Today I want to show you a technique that I learned just by surfing the internet. I know a lot of us tend to use YouTube in order to find different techniques, and I thought that this one was really cool, so I wanted to share it with you all for Tell Your Friend Tuesday. I'm going to be using DMC Knitty, and it's a extra value 6. The recommended hook size is a 6mm hook, and it is chunky. So I've rolled it up nice and neat into a cake here, and I'm going to use that for our demonstration today. The first thing you need to do, this is a border stitch that I'm teaching you today. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is have some type of a project. For this purpose, I'm just going to do a chain of, I don't know, 20. Doesn't really matter, you can do it in any number of stitches. So I'll be right back with you after I've chained up 20. What you're going to need is a hook size appropriate for your yarn and whatever project you want to put this border on. This here is just a sample of 4 rows of double crochet, but you could put it on a scarf, you could put it on a shawl, at the bottom of a sweater, maybe the bottom of a dress. Possibilities are endless. I'll show you my shawl that I'm working on right now, and I have used that as the border for it, and I am absolutely in love with the way that it has turned out. So if you want to learn this technique, then go ahead and stay tuned, and we will work on it now. So the first thing you want to do is you want to measure. I cannot stress enough how important it is to measure. If you don't measure, you're going to have tassels that are all different sizes. So I just put my project here at the end of measuring tape and then pull straight up. I want my tassels to be 10 inches, so I'm going to pull up to 10 inches. The next thing that I want to do is twist, and you can twist with your hook or you can twist with your finger, but you just twist the desired number of times. For this yarn, I figured out that it's 25, so let me twist 25. Alright, once you've got your twist, then you're going to go back into that same stitch that you just came out of. I like to do a single crochet. Some people will show you to slip stitch. I just prefer the way it looks with a single crochet. And then I slip directly into the very next stitch. Slip stitch into the next stitch. And this just automatically, it just twists on itself nicely. As you can see, if you don't measure, you end up with various different sizes. This one is 12 inches, this one is 10. All of these are supposed to be 10, so you will have a little bit of variation, but when you have it all together on a garment, it's very difficult to tell, as you can see. So, I'm going to do one more with you. Again, I am going to pull the yarn from the beginning up to 10 inches, centimeters, you choose, and then twist. Put the hook back on if you've chosen to use your fingers, and then you are going to single crochet into that same stitch and slip stitch into the next. Alright, so I'm going to finish this row, and then I'll come back and we can look at it and see what it looks like when it's all finished. Okay, ladies, so I am done with this row, and I just wanted to show you it kind of, if you just keep working, it looks a little bit weird, but all you have to do is even it out, and then it just pops back onto itself. I know these aren't technical terms, but they just pop back onto themselves. So there is, I mean, this would be stunning on the bottom of a blanket. Oh, you just, I mean, the possibilities are endless, and it pretty much looks the same on one side as it does on the other. I had a little bit of an issue there, but this is just a sample, so it's all good. Imperfection is beautiful. I keep telling myself that because they are not all the same, but again, like I told you, if you had a bunch of these on the bottom of your sleeve or on the bottom of your scarf, very difficult to tell with the exception of the obvious 12. This one is 12 inches, so it's way more bigger. Or another thing that you could do is intentionally stagger them, make one longer and one shorter. I mean, like I said, possibilities are endless, but this is the twisted tassels. Thank you for watching.